In 1863, Edouard Manet stunned the Paris art world with a painting called Le Déjeuner sur l'herbe, also known as the Luncheon on the Grass. When the Paris Salon rejected it, many thought it would be forgotten. But when it was shown at the Salon des Refuses, the public reaction was fierce. People weren't just confused, they were outraged. Edouard Manet wasn't your typical artist. Born in Paris in 1830 to a wealthy family, he was expected to live a comfortable, respectable life. But Manet chose the brush over business, and instead of painting grand heroes or ancient myths, he painted real people and modern life just as he saw it. His bold, fresh style would soon make him one of the pioneers of modern art and one of the most controversial painters of his time.
At first glance, the painting shows a simple park scene. Two well-dressed men sit comfortably on the grass, deep in conversation. Right beside them sits a nude woman, calm and direct, her clothes casually piled on the ground. Behind them, another woman, partly dressed, is seen bathing in the soft sunlight. But this was no ordinary picnic. Each figure in the painting held a deeper meaning. The nude woman was the real heart of the scandal. Unlike earlier art, which showed nudes as goddesses, myths, or symbols of beauty, Manet painted her as a modern woman. She isn't shy or posed, she looks straight at the viewer, almost as if she is questioning us. Her gaze breaks the safe distance between art and the real world, making people feel uncomfortable. Many believed she symbolized women's changing role in modern society, independent, aware, and unafraid to be seen. The two men are dressed in the fashion of the time, and they too are real people modeled after Monet's brother Eugene and his future brother-in-law. They represent modern Parisian men, members of the rising middle class. Their relaxed pose and open conversation seem casual, but their presence beside the nude woman hinted at a deeper tension in social norms, gender roles, and private behavior. In the background, the bathing woman appears oddly large for her place in the scene, breaking the rules of perspective. Her role is more symbolic. She represents nature, freedom, and perhaps even the fading innocence of old traditions, as she quietly bathes apart from the modern world happening in the foreground. The painting's lighting, tone, and composition were just as bold. Manet used harsh daylight, which flattened the depth of the scene, making the figures look like they were cut from paper. The unfinished-looking brushwork and sharp contrasts only added to the feeling that this was no polished masterpiece, but a modern, daring statement. Manet wasn't painting a simple picnic. He was painting a clash of old and new France. The painting was a quiet rebellion against art traditions, against strict social rules, and against a world that refused to admit how quickly life was changing. What critics once mocked as scandalous is now celebrated as one of the first steps toward modern art. Monet's Le Déjeuner sur l'herbe didn't just break rules, it made history.